degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, enter party, alter ego. Killed your leader, in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hell attention, plus we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. Fight for the right, just one time. So unstoppable together at the same time. With the same mind. Yeah, we're gonna be high and always above what's beneath us. So every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
I'm talking bulletproof, kind of suit, reflect the struggle that they put us through, with the strength to fight the power like Chuck D do.
Alright, y'all good? Hey, no more cussing, man. I'm live, man. We gotta be good, man. No more cussing. Twitch, it was.
Like running them over?
Shoot, man.
2 cars?
You know,
I'll take
strange
it.
things happen.
Okay.
When you ain't supposed to.
Right.
Are you smoking that good job, by the way?
No, I'm chilling.
Did they just take a heli or something? Yeah, they just picked
You
a
know what I'm
heli.
saying?
Hold on,
It's on fire.
Somebody say, oh,
Okay.
we got Mr. Junior here doesn't have brakes no more.
I don't know why my phone acting like this.
He was driving down.
I wouldn't say anything wrong with her voice. She just heard Jason first in general, which is actually a good thing. Well, maybe the parents don't understand that being goofy is actually a good thing.
toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold me. They cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain, but this I know. Life is but moments that come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong, don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they was sleeping again, saying no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the pause. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. Order the Dallas, I'm proving them all. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard they was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory, back up on time, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form should prosper. Be all over my roster, I got options. I keep it right on the dresser, next to the Oscar. Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my concert, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. So now they on my body. Made it to the top. Ain't no way that they can stop me now. They gon' say I joined the Illuminati. I got demons all around me. Tell me what they know about me, huh? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend, tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge.
Yeah, I'm harder than I ever been. Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass. Yeah, I know my time is now. Know my mama proud of me. And my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wildin' out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay consistent. Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
Order for lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving.
show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car.
You see that?
Oh, that's such bullshit. No, good shot.
Play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it too far. Let me show you how to show up, show out, and set the crowd. Trust me, you ain't never seen nothing like this. You ain't never been to a show like this. I'ma give you something to remember forever. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a
Sure.
I made some hot chocolate, brother. That's something we slap them, isn't it?
Oh yeah, with some marshmallows in it.
I ain't doing marshmallows this time. I ain't letting stuff do it.
Oh, I was gonna say you're a twink.
What? Don't kill me. I downed that guy. Oh, the enemy took that one. Leave him and get him back.
He said I down that guy.
Yeah.
Feel like these cats about to
I can't
leave
believe that guy
anyway.
just jumps up on the roof, no sound, and I'm dead.
Yeah, by the time I saw him, he was
Like,
he
nice
was supposed to
out.
jump on the wall. So I broke him while he was like mantling up there, and you were facing the other way, looking for the other guy. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yep.
Oh, dangerous
Yeah.
like a 4-1, we sneaky when we slide. Yellow offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded it. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in their pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
Jump for the ball! Wow, he dizzy out here. Come on, bro.
Alright, we need 10 wins tonight, guys. That's our goal. 10 wins tonight.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Open man is Juwan Jennings.
Right under, like right above, yeah.
Texas change.
Access quest progression 0 out of 1.
0 out of 30?
0 So I think you have to win to access the quest progression.
What's up, Zane?
Haven't played
Hey, Killer.
yet.
Yeah, that's 3 dubs.
Access it.
Gamer League I'm on TikTok. I know Dad's 3 dubs minimum, okay? So we need to do it. Alright?
10 more. Yeah, I have 16.
And Dale, you're a pussy for after 0. Yeah.
She doesn't. She doesn't do it. That's for sure.
Nobody cares about Mr. Downtown. Yeah, we should have never invited him. Well, I'm gonna say something. I told Hot Rod about that. Well, Hot Rod really got angry. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, get off. Somebody come and hit him. Nah.
Last week's performance by him, workmanlike.
round pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe he leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two.
You're getting screenshots.
Yeah, they're like, look at Gene over here. It's like, dude, we know her.
Brock says you're a liar. Scarface.
Why am I lying?
Because you definitely bought them titty pics.
Well, stop.
Second and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw. Douglas. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, it's team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Back to throw. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. 11 yards for number 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry now for the LSU alum, Ty Davis-Price. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They'll run with Davis-Price. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Davis-Price again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Davis-Price will score. Touchdown 49ers. Now goal for the extra point. It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis-Price. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. So Miami coming out for their second drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
This defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 3rd down, Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st down, Douglas. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Douglas. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Hilton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Douglas. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crush.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with a first down. Throwing to start the drive, Douglas. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They run here with Jason Huntley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try and run for it with Davis Price. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ty Davis Price with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis Price. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Throwing on first down, Douglas. And his throw here's incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Douglas. And the catch made by, now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football after.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. On first down, Hilton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Hilton, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the 49ers will take over possession here up at the 44.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon. It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
They'll get this into the hands of Huntley. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A run with Huntley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Caught left side by Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down. Douglas. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 1st and 10. Douglas. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Justin Jefferson, well over 100 yards receiving, and a touchdown catch as well. Next, we head off to check out another game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou. Check in on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting L.A. Rams. Jameis Winston, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a give right side. Hilton. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Complete to Hilton. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
He'll buy some time right. He is going to find Hill here. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Up the middle they go. Hilton, and he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, Douglas. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Here we go. 33, Miller. Check, pink.
Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Davis Price on 1st and 10. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Completes it to Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3. Able to find Gray here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now here's Davis to run again on 2nd, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. They go again with Davis. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Inside give to Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Miami. On the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people. No errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. And now they're in the hurry up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Davis Price up the middle. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. They'll run it here with Huntley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jason Huntley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Gold with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Douglas. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Looking to throw. Douglas. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
They'll start with the option. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's going to have the first down and more than that. Touchdown 49ers. Tyler Croft, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Gould able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. after the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Back to throw. Douglas over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. Douglas, incomplete. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
On first down, Douglas. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Douglas throwing quickly to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at the 27. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. 2nd down, and again, it's Davis Price. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. And hauled in by Croft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Booth is here. We can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jason Verrett and into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Gould to add the extra point. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Taken at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
To throw again, Douglas. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Got his man. It's the tight end Long. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the 49ers, they improved to 14.